Good morning, good day, whenever this video finds you. Hi, welcome. I'm Casey Jean. I'm here with Promise Resource Network, and I'm so glad that you're here. This morning, as you can see, I'm bundled up and cozy, and I invite you to do the same. This practice is a guided meditation to help you notice where your mind goes when you meditate. That's often the struggle with meditation. When we slow down our physical bodies, we tend to become aware of how busy our minds are. Our mind likes to go back and relive the past. Our mind likes to fantasize and create the future that is not real, that has not happened yet, that is literally a figment of our own imagination. So we relive the past. We play out scenarios that have already happened. We might even imagine what I would have wanted to say or what I think I should have said. We create futures that could be positive or could be terrible. The point of practice, let me clarify, the point of a meditation practice is to help you be here now. What's literally happening right here as you sit here with me and in every moment in your life. That's why we use things like the breath to notice, right? So we pay attention to the breath. We notice that it comes in and it comes out because the breath is happening right now. It is real. It goes in and it goes out. It's constant. We can also use physical sensation in the body to help us ground, to notice what's happening here, right now. Welcome to those of you who are here with me live. I see that there's a few of you guys here. There's the chat box. Please say hi. I'd love to know who I have with me. So, our mind does, honestly, it's not a bad thing. Our mind does what a mind is supposed to do. It thinks and it remembers and it feels and it creates story. It's not a bad thing. And it's a really common misconception that in meditation, we're going to clear our minds and not think, or we're going to, whatever the assumption is, right? Clear your mind, not think. But that doesn't happen because if you're living, you have a brain, you have a mind, it's going to do that. It's not about not thinking. It's about noticing that you do have thoughts and choosing not to entertain them all. You can notice that you have a thought, that a feeling, a memory, whatever it is, comes up and say, okay, I notice you. I'm going to stay here. So that can look like not entertaining. If you start to think about what am I going to eat for food later, not planning out your meal or mapping out your day. You can even then notice, okay, I started thinking about planning my day. Okay, back to the breath. And so it's a practice of slowing down your mind and even just noticing where your mind goes, because sometimes we just simply don't stop to fully recognize that our mind, our gears are just constantly turning. So this meditation is all about that. It's simply noticing where your mind goes and giving it a label, if you will, past, present, or future. So noticing, where does the mind go? What was I thinking about? Oh, I was thinking about the past. I was reliving something. Oh, I'm planning the future, right? Whatever it is. And so that's the invitation. That's the thinking mind is one of the things that's the hardest part of meditation. And I hear it all the time, like, oh, I can't meditate because I think. It's okay. And we can even work with that. And that's what we're doing today. So go ahead and get settled. I'm sitting on the floor today and I've got a blanket wrapped around me so that I'm cozy and warm. Maybe you do the same, or perhaps you'd prefer to sit on your couch or a chair. Please just put yourself in a place where you feel comfortable and safe, maybe even cozy and warm. And then once you find wherever that is, and anything you need, like a blanket or even a sip of water, allow your body to settle and get comfortable. Then you might keep your eyes open. If you want to keep your eyes open, just look down, and that's simply to allow your external focus to start to slow down, and so you can tune in, minimize distractions. Soften your body. Maybe even roll your shoulders a little bit so you can soften them and settle them a little more relaxed. Feel a sense of grounding through your hips, your sit bones, grounding through the sit bones, and yet this natural lift through your spine. So you're relaxed but alert. And begin to settle your focus on your breath. Breathe patiently and quietly, maybe in and out through your nose. But if you're congested or struggle breathing in and out of your nose, then breathe however you prefer. Simply pausing and placing the focus on your breath. Staying present right here, right now, with this one breath in, this one breath out. With a relaxed sense of spaciousness, hold the mind on the breath. Watch the breath curiously, perhaps even lovingly, grateful for your breath. Might even be helpful to bring one hand to your belly or one hand to your chest so that you could physically feel and connect with your breath that way. Fully immersing yourself in breath awareness. There's a good chance that your mind has or will wander, maybe even many times. That's okay. Each time that you notice your mind is no longer present with your breath, where is it? Have you traveled back to the past? Are you wondering or worrying about an imagined future? Notice. Simply notice wherever you go. Gently label your thinking as past or future, and then return to the present. Return to noticing your breath. A technique you could use to help you stay present with your breath is having a hand on your heart or your belly to physically feel and connect to you with your breath. You could add another layer. You could note internally in and out as you breathe in and out. If and when your mind wanders, once you've noticed, gently apply the label past or future, and then let it go. No more lingering. Don't even need to ask why. Just come right back here to your breath. Stay present. Take it one breath at a time. One breath in, one breath out, one breath in, one breath out. Present and curious with your breath. Where are you right now? Past, future, present with the breath? Just notice. No judgment. There's no right. There's no wrong. Mindfulness is the act of paying attention on purpose with compassion. Doing the work to stay present with your breathing. Breath in, breath out, again and again. And just noticing how human to have a mind that thinks and wonders, imagines. Past thoughts include memories, rumination, replaying, rehashing, looking back. Future thinking includes to-do lists, planning, worrying, wondering, impatience. When you notice your mind is an either, notice. Apply the label, get right back to the breath. See if you can allow the labeling to give you permission to let go of that thought. It's, in a sense, saying to the thought, I see you, I recognize you. Right now, there's no need to spend time with you. I'm going to come right back to the breath. The breath is what's happening right now. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. I'm taking life one moment at a time. Practice this return to the present moment as many times as you need to. Here you are, right now, present. Present with this one breath in, this one breath out. The past is the past. Label it, let it go. The future is a fantasy. Label it, let it go. Breathing in, breathing out. Right here, right now. This space, this place, is the place where we can experience peace, contentment, gratitude, right here in the present. Breathing in, breathing out. Your past is not any one thing or any one way. It's moving and changing. The future can't be pinned down. It's only a wish, an assumption, a hope. Stay here, breathing in and out, right here, right now. Stay here where you are. Staying here with what's real, with what's actually happening. Taking life one breath at a time. Breathing in, breathing out. Relax your presence a little bit now. And for a moment, just notice how this experience has been. What came up for you during this meditation? Did you notice that your mind was going to the past a lot? Was it in the future? Noticing without judgment, without blame or any negativity. It's just this curiosity of noticing and reflecting. Notice how you feel now after this dedication. Even if it was a challenging meditation for you, notice, how do you feel in your mind, your body, your heart? What's here now? What's here after this dedication to yourself of slowing down, of showing up for yourself? Even if it was a challenge, if it is a challenge. Take deeper breaths now. Not with force, just simply breathing in a little deeper than you usually do. This past, present, future technique is one that you can do throughout your day, not in a official meditation practice. You might notice as you're riding the bus, you're driving in your car, or even in conversation with someone, if you notice your mind is caught up, once you notice that, you're no longer caught up. You then have a choice. Do you want to stay in the past or the future? Can you come back to whatever it is that you're doing, to the person that's in front of you, the task that's at hand? Again, it's without judgment. Our minds do what our minds do. This is a practice of slowing down and noticing you don't have to entertain every thought that comes up. A practice that you can slow down. And what happens when you slow down? What becomes available for you, to you? If your eyes are closed, you might slowly start to flutter them open. Maybe even just slowly looking around your room, just taking in your space, your surroundings. Thank you so much for joining me and for creating this time for yourself and your well-being. This is a practice I invite you to come back to often, whether it's this exact meditation or other meditations. This class happens every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern live, and the replay will always be here for you. If you have any feedback, if you have any requests, or just want to say hi over in the comments section or the chat box. I'm Casey Jean. It's such a pleasure to be here with you, genuinely, truly, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care and be well.